Alrighty, what's up, motherfuckers? Peter Gilmore here for a late night video on this Sunday night, June the 5th, 2022, or if you're watching from somewhere else, it is now June the 6th, 2022. Thank you all for watching on video number 2. So another twofer for you, as I give more content out than some other people do, but it is what it is. But thank you all for watching right here on the Peter fucking Gilmore channel, youtube.com/Peter Gilmore. Thank you all for watching. Make sure you like the video, hit that subscribe button down below, in my cunts. And so like the video, subscribe to the channels, all down below. Friend me on Facebook, follow me on Twitter and Instagram, share the video all over the goddamn internet. Don't forget to smash that bell, treat it like it's your bitch. And that's pretty much all I gotta say about that. So, do it now! If it's your first time watching, well, welcome to the party, pal! And I hope you enjoyed the ride. And if not, hop off. That's all I gotta say about that. So, like the video, do all that shit. If it's your first time watching, thank you very much. And I hope you like it. If not, too bad. Alright, ladies and gentlemen, on this pretty nice, late... okay. Okay. Anyway, on this late Sunday night... Alright, on this late Sunday night, June the 5th, 2022, and like I said, if you're watching from somewhere else, June the 6th, 2022, on video number 2 on the Peter fucking Gilmore channel, it is time, ladies and gentlemen, for your late night WWE Hell in a Twin Pack Cell review. I have to say, this was, I mean, for what on paper, it stunk. But other than that, I think the Hell in a Cell match with Cody Rhodes and Seth Rollins really saved this show. And I gotta say, Cody Rhodes, you are the GOAT. You are the GOAT, Cody Rhodes, for going into this, you know, coming into this match. We heard the news that he tore his pec fully off the bone. So I'm like, why don't you just cancel the match? But you know, Vince doesn't give two shits because he had no replacement. There was a rumor that Drew McIntyre was going to take over. I'm like, who wants to see that? But then we found out on the pre-show, we found out about the injury. And then we found out that Cody was actually going to do the match. I'm like, what are you doing? I'm like, Cody, are you really dumb? Well, basically. So he goes into the match with a torn fucking pec. And probably puts on I think, a pretty damn good Hell in a Cell. It was freaking sick at times. I mean, you saw the pec injuries. It was like all red and black and blue, and it got worse and worse and worse during the match. I was like, ugh, kids. I'm like, how is he finishing this match? I mean, poor Denise Salcedo. I was watching the end of her watch along because I was watching along with I was watching the pay-per-view, and I came home early because I was doing other things, but blah 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 blah. Because I was in New York City today, and then for most of the day, and then I went to a friend's house to watch some of the pay-per-view, but I wasn't feeling well. And at the end of the pay, I was like, this sucks. okay, Prince, and Prince is texting me, but you go do that, and don't forget. Yeah, it's one of those nights, yeah. Don't forget to wrap up that burrito. But if not, then Prince, I hope you have a good pull-out game. But it's what it is. But Prince is watching from the shadows, of course, with Savannah and his baby daughter. So, we get that. But, yeah. I came home early because I wasn't really feeling well. I had a headache, but now I'm feeling fine. Because after I took a good old codeine, because my back was killing me, and Rosa was me. She wasn't feeling well, so I was like, let's go. I'm like, all right, let's go. So So Rose is resting right now. So I'm resting right now. I'm about to go to rest, but anyway, I want to do this review and I want to get it out of the way because I got other things to do and I gotta do some things tomorrow. I gotta go to work tomorrow and I got a lot of errands to run. I'll be out of the. I'll be not here, but I'll be out for most of the day. So it is what it is. So that's pretty much it. So I'll be out most of the day, but I will be back tomorrow night for my Raw review on my Kill the Demons channel. So subscribe now and hit that bell. But it is what it is. So yeah, I was watching the end because I came home and I took my codeine and I had to feed the wrestling cat. Blah blah blah. Then I had to take a mean shit because I had to take a mean shit. Sorry, too much information. Sorry. But yeah, then while I was in the bathroom taking a mean old shit, I was watching the end of the pay-per-view. Then I was on Denise Salcedo's watch along, and she was ready to puke. I mean, she was just ready to puke during the match. I was like, how is he doing this? I'm like, why is he doing this? I'm like, Vince, you don't give a shit about fucking Cody Rhodes? I'm like, he had a torn pec muscle, which we all know you can't really work through because your arm is like dangling. But give him credit. He finished the match. And now he's going to be out 3 to 6 months. Or longer. So, goodbye, Cody Rhodes. We'll see you at the Rumble. Probably win the Royal Rumble, go on to WrestleMania, beat Roman, most likely. But knowing WWE, they're probably going to do Roman versus The Rock, because it's a bigger match, bigger spectacle. But, then again, something can change, of course, so. It is what it is, and that's pretty much it. Alright, before we get into the review, as always, I like to give you my sports updates for the day. Well, the Yankees swept the Tigers. Nobody cared. I didn't care. Sadly, Game 3 of the Eastern Conference Finals, Rangers in Tampa Bay. They got a foot to a nice 2-0 lead. Then Tampa scored on the power play near the end of the period. And I'm like, it might get dicey. And then, once again, the Rangers take a stupid penalty. Once again, Tampa Bay scores on the power play to tie it up. And then I was thinking, hopefully we can save the game and go to overtime. But Tampa Bay scored with 40 seconds left. And beat the Rangers 3-2. So now the Rangers are leading the series 2 games to 1. Game 4 on Tuesday night in Tampa Bay. So we'll see what happens on Tuesday. I still think it's going 5. I don't want it to go 6 or 7. We'll see what happens with that. And in the other series on the Western Conference, Colorado's about to sweep Edmonton. Oy. Sucks to be you there, Edmonton. But I just have a feeling that Colorado's going to sweep Edmonton and a lot of rest or Tampa Bay. But I think it'll be a good series. Rangers and Colorado. I think that'll be a great series, personally. But we'll see what happens with that when we get there. But Game 4, Tuesday night at 8 p.m. on that shit channel called ESPN. And of course, I will be in the city to watch it at a bar. But it is what it is. Alright, and then, finish the day of New York sports. The New York Mets! Yeah! Mets were down 2-0, and then Marte hits a home run, make it 2-1. Then, I was thinking, with the pitching that the Dodgers were going so good, and then the 8th inning came, the Mets scored 3 runs. Actually, 4 runs. No. Wait a minute. 3 runs. Starts it off with a double. Then my boy Pete Alonso, the polar bear, doubles. to tie the game. And then good old J.D. Davis with a hit, scores Alonso. And then Tomas Nido, for all people, gets the insurance run, 4-2. Diaz comes in, mows down the Dodgers in the 8th. The top of the order, Freeman, and Trey Turner and everybody, blah, blah, blah. And then the 9th inning comes, I think they didn't do nothing, and then Seth Lugo, that bitch, comes in, proceeds to tie the game. Because that's what he does. He stinks. Stevie Cohen, I think you need to get him the fuck out of here, because he sucks! Give me Craig Kimbrell now, or Josh Hader, please. Get Lugo out. He is garbage. But it is what it is. So it goes to the 10th inning. Alonso on second. And then Escobar gets him in with a sac fly. No, I think Davis got a double to score Alonso, making it 5-4. And then Escobar with a sac fly insurance run, make it 6-4. And then they bring in Adonis Medina, from the guy from the minors, by the way. He comes in with a guy on second, gets the first quick 2 outs. Then another guy moved him over the third, 2 outs for Will Smith. No, not that Will Smith. Imagine that. So, big spot. And I was like, I smell they're going to tie the game or win the game. And then Will Smith almost hits a home run to win the game, but it was just a little bit foul. So Medina, picked up his britches and zoom! Right down the heart of the plate, swing and a miss. The ball game is over. So the Mets win and they split the 4-game series with the Dodgers. I couldn't be any more happier. It's good. I'm happy. I'm happy they split with the Dodgers now. The Mets go to San Diego for 3. And then after that, they have the off day Thursday. And then this coming weekend, they face the Anaheim Angels, or the Los Angeles Angels, or Anaheim, whatever you want to call them, who have lost 11 in a row. That sucks. Sucks to be you there, Brett Buchanan, but but it is what it is. So, I'm happy. I'm happy the Mets won. That's all I gotta say about that. And we'll see what happens tomorrow in San Diego, California. Alright, moving on. Alright, let's get to some chat before we get to this review. I'm not gonna go too long like we went last night with In Your House. And that's it. Alright, got my good buddy from Mexico. 9:30 in Mexico. Alejandro Clatza. He says, what up? My dick. No, that's what up. No, I'm kidding. No, just chilling, man. I'm just chilling on a Sunday night. Had a good day. Me with the missus. We hung out in Central Park to watch the Rangers. With all the other Ranger fans, so we came home very sad. And they went out to eat. And we're buffering and we're back. By the way, let's get close up! Ah! I had fun doing that last night. I just did it for the fun of it. Yeah. Just to piss off the trolls. Ah! But this is what it is. Oh, but yeah. Went to a friend's house in this, they live in the city. We were watching Hell in a Cell for a little bit. Just having some fun. And then, Rosa had a tremendous headache, so I had a headache too, so I was like, let's get out of here. So, got home at about 10:45, right near the end of the pay-per-view. And, like I said, I had to go use the bathroom, and I watched the end of the pay-per-view. Well, I was watching it on one part of my phone, and then I had Denise Salcedo on my desktop. And then I came back from taking my dump, and then Denise Salcedo was like, I'm gonna puke! But it is what it is. Big ups to Denise and Issa, the Puerto Rican diva herself. That's it. But I had a good day, and I hope you had a good day too there, Alejandro. But it is what it is. You have to call this pay-per-view Hell in the... Hell in the... No, I call it Torn Peck in the Cell. Or Whelp in the Cell. It is what it is. That's it. Predictable results. The only redeemable Rollins and Cody. Yeah, I agree. Rollins and Cody saved the show. And if you notice during that match, the crowd was dead. And then they started kind of waking up and they're like, thank you, Rollins, because they're beating the shit out of Cody. Because they're in Chicago. That's an AEW town. Kind of like New York. Basically, anywhere, it's an AEW town. you know, anywhere you go is an AEW town because WWE sucks. But I digress. Oh, anyway, yeah, I agree with you, Alejandro. I forgot. The Tribal Queen is here, Lauren. She's not gonna be here for long because she has a dentist appointment in the morning. Sucks to be you, but I hope it goes well. My mom had a dentist appointment today. Oosh. 2 hours in the dentist chair. Ah! I had to go through that once. 2 hours in the chair. Ugh. With a double shot of Novocaine. Oof. Because when I got like this area and this area put in, because there's some partials over here and over here. 2 fucking hours. Double shot of Novocaine. I was like ready to pass out. I'm like ready to. I was like. Alright. Anyway, I got a message from the tribal chief of the chat, Nick. Nick is going to bed. So at least Nick was here. What other things to do, Mike? No, he has to work. I gotta work. Everybody else has to work. You have to work. You have to train. Yeah, but I wanted to say hello. Well, say hello then. Hi, Nick. Bye, Nick. All right, get out of here. It is what it is. That's pretty much it. Last year's pay-per-view was better than this year's. Maybe want to vomit. Me too. Me too, seeing the freaking color changes of Cody's back. That match was hard. All I gotta say about that. Alright, let's get this review. Let's not waste any more time. But chat room's open like Revy Sky's legs. If you feel like coming in, but if you're not subbing me for at least 4 weeks, get out of here! But if you're watching anyway, well, thank you for the free view. Asshole. That's it. Alright, so we begin the pay-per-view, and it's from the Allstate Arena in Chicago, Illinois. And our commentary team, Jimmy Smith, Byron Saxton, Corey Slave, and Mitchell Cole. I was like, where's Pat McAfee? Well, there's only one SmackDown match. Pat McAfee, like, well, I'm not doing one match. I'm gonna sit at home and watch. Because I'm legendary. That is what it is. Alright, Prince Idol's here. He's having daddy-daughter time. Good. But isn't it past her bedtime? It's 11:44 at night. In Dallas, Texas. But it is what it is. But I'm glad you're here. I will see you guys on Monday. The Palace of Wisdom is closed for tonight. Yeah, pretty much. Closed. And it's time to put the women and children to bed. That goes for you two trolls. Get out of here. Go to bed. If not, go fuck yourselves. That's it. Alright, so we got that. Alright, so we start off with the opening, showing a lot of Hell in a Cell matches and shit. Blah, 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 blah. Alright, then we go to match number 1, which I'm surprised has started the show for the Raw Women's Championship. We had big time Becky Lynch, Beckers, taking on my first wife, Asuka. Nobody is ready for Asuka, set my dick. And it's huge. Anyway, she takes on the Raw Women's Champion, Bianca Belair. She's Bianca Belair. She plays for the hair. That's not even the hair. She's Bianca Belair. By the way, she has a naked photo. I saw somebody posted it. I think it was on Twitter. Yeah, it was on Twitter. Bianca with the belt, and she's naked from the back. You can see half her boobs. God damn, Montez Ford, you picked a lucky lady. Not my cup of tea, but, you know. I'm probably hit and pass. I digress. But yeah, alright. Alright, we'll get to the comments later, but I want to do this, finish this, stuff. Alright, so, Asuka versus Bianca Belair and Becky Lynch for the Women's Championship to start the show was pretty damn good. To start. And I'll get that. Alright, so, starts with Bianca and Asuka as Becky drops to the floor. It's like, oh, you go at it. Okay. Alright, so they go at it, and, Belair tells Asuka to just bring it. So it's a clothesline, takes her down early, and then Becky takes Asuka's place, so Bianca slams her off the top. It's like, ooh, that was good. But Asuka comes right back to clean house, and throws Becky, and Becky's down again. And then Asuka goes up top, but Becky iconoclasms down. Ouch. Right onto Bianca for a near fall. Very smart by Becky. Alright, then we get the old-fashioned Mr. Perfect Kurt Hennig. Next snap, remember when he does a forward flip, and it was absolutely perfect. On Bianca, she gets a near fall. Becky starts kicking away at Asuka. Then, she hits the middle rope feint asser, which knocks Bianca out of the ropes for a near fall. Then a top rope leg drop for basically the same count. Asuka makes a save. Asuka wins a duel of strikes. Alright, Lauren, see you later. Because she has a doctor appointment. Dentist appointment, I should say. So, thank you for coming in, Lauren. We'll talk tomorrow after your appointment. Or sometime during the day. We'll get that. So where was I? Alright, Asuka wins a strike off. Or duel the strikes with Becky. Snaps off a German suplex. Just for good measure. Then the running sexy hip attack for a near fall. Goes for the Asuka lock and gets countered into a roll up for a near fall. Becky goes for the Soma, gets broken up. Bianca goes for the KOD, that gets broken up. But then Bianca starts beating the crap out of both the ladies in the corner at the same time. Then hits a handspring moonsault for a double 2 count. With that not working, Bianca puts Asuka on the top, but has to kick Asuka away. Then Bianca moonsaults over Asuka, but gets caught in the code breaker. Nice. And then Becky gets one of her own. Then the double sexy hip attack on both of them gets a near fall on both women. And then Asuka puts both of them in the ankle lock. I don't know how you do that, but okay. Nice. That gets broken up, and Bianca puts Asuka down on the floor, only to walk right into the manhandle slam from Becky. Goes for the cover. Asuka makes a diving save at 2.99999. As everybody is down, they get back up. Asuka misses a sexy hip attack, which allows Bianca to grab the disarmer in the ropes. Actually, Becky does that, I'm sorry. Bianca breaks that up with a kiss of death attempt, but gets knocked out to the floor. Asuka locks in the Asuka lock, has Becky in trouble, but Bianca comes in off the top with something that just timed it just right. Okay. So the hole's broken up. Bianca is sent into the turnbuckle, and then Becky comes out. So, I can't even talk. Sorry. Bianca gets sent into the turnbuckle, and then Becky hits the manhandle slam on Asuka, about to win the title, but Bianca shoves her away. It's like, no, I'm pinning her. So Bianca pins Asuka 1, 2, 3 to retain the goddamn title. Damn! I had Asuka to win and figured Bianca would win. Figures. But that's all I gotta say about that. And we'll move on from there. That's it. So I gave the match 3.25 out of 5 stars. Pretty damn good match to start the show. The crowd was hot for it. And that's it. So Bianca retains the title, and we'll see what happens tomorrow night on Raw as we start the qualifying matches for the women's Money in the Bank, as well as the men's, too. So we'll see what happens with that. And we move on. All right, then we go to the back. We have Cedric Alexander trying to talk his way onto MVP's good side, but MVP's like, sit down! And he says, the Hurt Business is done. Or so we think. But we get that. Just a little hype for the next match. MVP and Omos taking on Bobby Lashley in a 2-on-1 handicap match. We get the lead up, the hype video for that. Blah, blah, blah. We need to see it. And like this match, we didn't need to see. We'll get that anyway. So MVP and Omos take on Bobby Lashley. So starts off with MVP immediately handing it off to Omos, and they have a big stare down. And then Lashley starts slugging away at the big black diesel himself. Then they go for a test of strength. That doesn't work. But Lashley kicks Omos down, Omos drops him with a few shots. MVP comes in to do the dirty work, kicks away at Lashley, but MVP goes after the eyes. Ouch. Omos comes back in. Lashley knocks MVP to the floor, kicks Omos down. Super Omos drops Lashley face first on the turnbuckle. Ouch. They're getting running boot to the almighty Bobby Lashley. They go outside. Omos awkwardly drives him into the barricade. Awkwardly? Okay. They go back in. MVP gets a 1 count before pounding away at Lashley on the ground. Then a quick spear by Lashley on MVP. Goes for the cover. Omos makes a save. Then Cedric Alexander comes in and tries to interfere, but fails miserably. On Omos, who shoves him right to the floor. It's like, get the fuck out of here, you asshole. So that leads to Lashley hitting another spear, cutting. Then he picks up MVP, puts him in the hurt lock, and MVP taps out like a drunk man. And that's it. Lashley gets the win via submission. Thank you. So, there you go. By the way, the time of the first match, the ladies' match, they went 18 minutes. Wow. Finally, you put on a women's match like 20 minutes. Thank you, Vince. But anyway, Lashley gets the win in a little over 8 minutes. But thankfully, I hope this feud is over. But who knows? After the match, Lashley's all fired up, holds up a fan's WWE title. Foreshadowing. Possibly foreshadowing. Could see Lashley and Roman. Have we seen that before? Maybe not. I don't know. Well, if it does happen, I'd love to see it. And Roman gonna smash Lashley. I'll tell you that right now. But we'll see what happens with that. And that's it. So I give them that match 2.25 out of 5 stars. And that's all I got to say about that. And we move on. Alright, after that, commentary confirms that Cody Rhodes has a torn pec muscle, but he's going to be able to fight in the cell. Okay. I guess you really want to get hurt and basically tear it further and get hurt even more, and you're out for like the rest of your fucking career. But it is what it is. That's that. All right, match number 3: Kevin Owens and Ezekiel or Elias. Didn't really care for this match. It is what it is. And that's pretty much it. I'm gonna paraphrase through some of this because I'm getting really tired. Not feeling myself right now. I'm tired. But anyway, Owens hits the middle rope moonsault. And then the frustration setting in. He's like, "That's Elias!" Pretty much. We're getting to the end. Owens goes for this pop-up sit-out powerbomb. He hits it, gets a near fall. And then he wants Ezekiel to admit that he's Elias. Not happening. That earns Owens another knee. This time Owens catches him on top. A super kick into the cannonball. Sets up the stunner. 1, 2, 3. Thank you! Kevin Owens gets the win over Ezekiel Elias. Thank the Lord. Shut that piece of shit up. Fuck you, Elias. Fuck you, Ezekiel. Who cares? And that's pretty much it for that. So it is what it is. All right, I gotta take a break for a second. I'll be right back. Gotta go use the bathroom. All right, we're back. Didn't have to go after, but it is what it is. All right, so Kevin Owens gets the win over Elias. Match I gave 2.25 out of 5 stars, but glad that Kevin Owens won. Thank the Lord. But stopped Ezekiel's momentum, and that's pretty much it. And we move on from there. All right, then we got a quick hype video for Judgment Day and the Bullet Club, AJ Styles, Finn Balor, and Liv Morgan. The team wants AJ to join. Edge and Judgment Day want AJ to join, but he keeps saying no, so destruction has been promised. That's it for that. So we get to match number 4, Judgment Day, Edge, Damian Priest, and Rhea Ripley taking on Liv Morgan, AJ Styles, and Finn Balor, the Bullet Club. It was an okay match, for what it's worth. You know, Rhea Ripley, what the hell were you wearing tonight? Holy crap. Oh boy. Pretty much it was a back and forth match throughout that. We're getting to the end, and everything breaks down. Balor and Styles hit stereo slingshot. News. They get back in. Rhea Ripley breaks up the coup de grace, but AJ's back in with a phenomenal forearm to Damian Priest. Edge then sends Styles into the ring post, but Balor is back up with a sling blade. Then there's a shotgun dropkick in the corner. As a trainer is looking at AJ, so maybe AJ got injured somehow. I don't know how, but maybe his shoulder. Anyway, Rhea Ripley causes a distraction and breaks up another coup de grace attempt, so Liv cuts her off, only to have Edge spear Finn Balor down. 1, 2, 3. Judgment Day gets the win in 16 minutes. Pretty decent match. I gave 2.5 out of 5 stars. Obviously, no new member, nobody turning. So, it is what it is, and that's pretty much it. So, 2.5 out of 5 stars for that. Alright, then we go to Bobby Lashley coming up to Cedric Alexander in the back, asks, what the hell was that? So Cedric says that was him doing something for himself, and then Lashley's like, I understand what you're doing, just don't do it again. Don't know what that was about. If you do that again, I'm gonna kick your ass, bitch. And that's it. And we move on from there. That's it. Alright, then we get a recap of the Madcap Moss Happy Slappy Faggot Corbin feud. Alright, then we get to match number 5. Happy Slappy Corbin taking on Madcap Moss in a no-holds-barred match. Was what it was. You know, nothing really exciting in this match. Match went 12 minutes. But Corbin hits deep 6 for a near fall. Then he puts a chair in the corner. And then, of course, he gets sent face first right into it, which allows Moss to start beating the fucking shit out of him with a chair. Good. Moss then knocks Corbin outside, but goes for a charge, gets cut off with a chop block. Ouch. Then the chair is wrapped around Moss's neck and sent into the announcer's table. Eesh. But they go back in. The steps are placed in the corner. Corbin hits a fallaway. Moss with a fallaway slam on Corbin right into the steps. Ouch. He hits the punch line. And I was like, pin him. He's done. But Moss is like, no. So he puts the chair around Corbin's neck and basically Pillmanizes the guy. You know, rest in peace, Brian Pillman and his wife Melanie. But Moss Pillmanizes Corbin's neck with the steps. Ooh, god damn. That's pretty much it. And Moss gets the win in 12 minutes, and that's it. Alright, so I gave the match 2.25 out of 5 stars. Afterwards, Corbin is stretchered out. Good. Him again. That's it. Alright, after that, we get to the United States title match. Mustafa Ali taking on Austin Theory. I didn't give two shits about this match. But anyway, as advertised, Austin Theory gets the win after an 8 count down. No interference, I was surprised. But once again, at least Mustafa Ali got a title shot. But once again, like on Raw, he loses. So Theory wins, retains the United States title in a little over 10 minutes. Match I gave 2.25 out of 5 stars. And that's pretty much it for that. Alright, then we get the hype video for Cody Rhodes and Seth Rollins. We see what happened on Raw with that epic segment and the epic promos. We get that. So the Cell comes down. We go to the main event. Cody Rhodes and Seth Rollins. Pretty damn good. Seth Rollins, wearing a Dusty Rhodes polka dot get up. To really piss off Cody. Cody comes out. They just stare at each other. And I'm like, please don't do this match. Just lay down, Cody, please. Cody takes his fucking jacket off, which was freaking iconic. Iconic! And then we see all the bruising and ugh. Then we see white on it too. I was like, ugh. He's trying to cover it up, but god damn, dude. That's pretty much it, and that's that. Pretty brutal match. They used the Cell a lot. The steps were used on the shoulder. Seth Rollins was basically trying to end Cody's career for good. Then he grabs the weightlifting belt. Seth grabs the weightlifting belt, starts whipping freaking Cody with it, and he sets up a table. The fans are like, "Thank you, Rollins." Cody tries for a powerbomb, can't even do it through the table. Hits a frog splash through the table instead. And they keep going and going. We got a one-arm crossroads for a near fall. Cody can barely put the weight on that arm. It looked like it was dangling half the time. Ugh. And then Rollins cranks on the arm, powerbombs Cody through the table for a near fall. Then he grabs a sledgehammer. Cody kicks it away, hits a one-on pedigree for a near fall. Then Cody grabs the sledgehammer, gets caught with a stomp for a near fall. Then another one goes for Seth goes for another one, gets counted into crossroads from Rollins, but Cody comes right back up, hits one of his own for a double down. They both go for the sledgehammer. Cody switches to back-to-back crossroads. Could have won the match there, but no. He picks up the hammer, hits a running sledgehammer shot to the face. 1, 2, 3. Cody Rhodes wins again. 3 in a row. Really, 3 in a row on pay-per-view, but 16 in a row? I mean, give credit to Rollins for all that shit. And we're putting Cody over 16 goddamn times? But come on now. But anyway, I think he put him over because of the injury, obviously. So, pretty damn good match. I gave 3.5 out of 5 stars. And that's it. Cody poses, but it's probably the last we're going to see of Cody. He's going to be going for surgery on that pec muscle. And probably won't see him for about 3 to 6 months. So, probably at the Royal Rumble, he'll come back. And his comeback is probably going to be really epic. I think he's going to be one of those mystery guys that comes in. Probably at number 30. And that's pretty much it. Alright, so pretty decent pay-per-view. I gave it 6 out of 10 stars. Let me know what you guys think down below in the comment section of the video, or do a video reply if you wish, and that's pretty much it. Alright, let's get to some comments, and then we're going to get out of here really quick, and then go to bed. And you should too, you fucking trolls. Go to bed, assholes. Anyway, okay. Prince says, watching Disney movies, if you know what I mean, all night long. I don't want to know that. Okay, Lauren says, same here. Good night, Mikey. Bye, Lauren. Okay, bye. It's one of those nights. Yeah, it is one of those nights. Okay, Lauren's going to bed. Bex took the L. Exactly. Okay, Prince is going to sleep. Good night. Good night, Prince. Real Rally Sport Rally's here. Says, hey, Peter, what's up? Hi, Lauren, in the chat. What's going on? This pay-per-view was okay. How Cody Rhodes wrestled tonight is amazing. Yeah. He is the GOAT. He is the GOAT. Give him a lot of credit. Saved the show from basically being a really bad show. And that's it. Okay, hi, Rally, and good night. Called it, though. Okay, Prince Alice says, watching Lito and Stitch, and then Beauty and the Beast. That's cool. Lauren says, next match should be as EEZ versus Omos. And that's pretty much it. Then final comment of the night. Prince says, go to sleep, Lauren, from Olivia Godmommy. Okay. So there you go. So good night to you, Prince, Lauren, Real Rally Sport Rally, Alejandro Klotza. Hope you have a great night. Talk to you guys tomorrow on my Raw review. And that's pretty much it. So that's it. Once again, 6 out of 10 stars for Hell in a Cell. Cody is the GOAT. But now he's going to be out 6 goddamn months. But we'll see what happens with that. How WWE responds to that going into Money in the Bank and then SummerSlam. That's it. Alright, so that's it. Thank you all for watching. Check out TSL 16. Link to the video is in the description box. Subscribe, like the video, share the video all over the internet. Follow me on social media if you feel like it. And then don't forget to hit that bell. Well, that's pretty much it. So, a little abbreviated review tonight. But I didn't really have much to say because this pay-per-view was kind of bleh till the end. That's pretty much it. So that's it. So thank you all for watching. I'm Peter Gilmore signing off. I bid you adieu. And once again, I'm Peter Gilmore signing off. Peace out, rock on, and rock hard with your Cocoot. And if you're not down with that, you sad sack trolls that continue to obsess over me, you know who you are. And that's pretty much all I gotta say. Keep obsessing, keep riding my dick, and keep obsessing over the prophecy, because we're the best thing going today, and you can't do shit about it. Because the army is dead. Done. They are done. But keep obsessing over me, you bastards, because you love how I dictate, and you love how my dictates. Because you're all a bunch of homos. But I digress. Anyway, so that's it. Thank you for watching. We're the prophecy. To all you fucking trolls out there, eat shit and die. And I'm not down with that. We got 3 words for you. Fuck you, man. But that's it. Thanks for watching. I'm Peter Gilmore signing off. That's it. Boston sucks, bitch. Good night. Bye. Bye.